What's up guys, NepentheZ here and welcome back to another episode of The Road to Glory. Today we're going to be changing the team marginally to go into this daily knockout tournament. We're going to be completing one or maybe two Path to Glory packs, and then there's going to be some gameplay from the tournament. Now, let's make no mistake about it, this tournament is going to be difficult because there's going to be a lot of really good players fighting for this prize. You know, obviously we get the tournament details. We get Jordan Lukaku one Path to Glory card if we win, so it's going to be tough. This is not going to be a walkover that it normally is. This weekend in Weekend League, you can see there I ended up finishing with 15 wins from 18 games. I just played for fun. I genuinely just played for fun. I played till about 2 o'clock on like Monday morning, essentially late Sunday night, and then I had to take my son throughout the evening, so I physically just couldn't play any more games. But 15-3, not bad. You know, that would have been on target for an elite finish again. I'm quite happy with that. One day I'll figure out a way to get 35, 40 games in every weekend without it feeling like a chore. Now, in terms of the team, we are going to be picking up one brand new player here right now, and that is going to be Gareth Bale. He's currently going for about, let me get him up on here again, 265,000 on PlayStation, which is reasonable enough for me to want to pick him up and not care about any tax loss. So maybe he's up at 269 there. He's got a hunter on and a right. I don't want him as a right forward. I actually want him as a right wing rather than a right forward. Now, right forward to right wing is cheap as you like. Let's have a look at what we've got on open bids for Gareth Bale. 285, so we're looking at like 260. So there's a 266, there's a 255 there. Let's pop that. Okay, so we can't get that one. What's that up to? 260. All right, so no matter what happens, we're probably looking at you know, around a 265, 270 price for Bale. You know, we'll sell him for a tax loss of about 15k and maybe some depreciation. So about 20k or so is going to cost us just to play with Gareth Bale. But I don't mind one little bit. I think it's going to be thoroughly enjoyable. So we've got a 268 there, Sniper. Yeah, we'll take this one. We'll convert him down. It'll be cheap to convert him down. So we'll pick up that Gareth Bale there. He's going to go into the team. I also need to go and buy myself real quickly a Dutch manager, because NepentheZ is going to be playing left mid for us. So we need to go to staff, we need to go to manager, we need nation has to be the Netherlands, and league has to be La Liga. Let's see what, hopefully there's lots of these floating about. There's not, but 800 coins, we'll buy it for 800 coins. I know I probably could have just bought a manager and the Dutch league and made it a lot easier. Sorry, the Dutch nation and made it a lot easier, but we'll do it like so. We'll send him into the club, and then I also need to go and buy, for our big purchase of the day, I need to go and buy a Hunter Chem style. And I've actually already bought the big purchase. I bought them a few days ago when they first came out, because I believe that would have been when they were at their cheapest. And we're about to see whether I was right or not. So, crazy that at this stage in the game, Hunter Chem styles are still extinct. It's a chemistry style. You should never have to suffer and worry about a chemistry style. Such is life in the FIFA world. So, Hunter Chem style has been picked up. Let me show you what we're going to be doing with this team. So, by the way, this guy, he is terrible, right? Let me have a look. I can go with any goalkeeper from La Liga because of the way this is set up, and indeed any Spanish goalkeeper. 89 Ter Stegen is 160. David De Gea, if De Gea's coming down in price now, he probably isn't though, because of the fact that his 90 card is going to be getting rarer. Oh, it has. It's come down to 175 from over 200,000, from like, yeah, 210 or so. I might go for David De Gea. He's terrible, right? He just concedes so many stupid goals, own goals, goals just getting bounced in and out. Let's convert Gareth Bale down. I'm actually going to have to convert him down to a right mid if I want to get max chemistry out of him. That only puts him to 9 chemistry until we get the 10 games. Do I play him on 9 or do I want him on 10? Is it desperately important? Hey, you know what? Who cares? Look how many we've got. We're going to play him on 10. So that's that. NepentheZ is going to be on 7 chemistry. That's not a problem for me. Everybody else currently is on 10 chemistry. And then our final position that we're going to be putting into this team is going to be Higuain's Path to Glory. So I bought him for 342,000 coins, and he is currently selling for... Damn, well, I messed up. He's currently selling for 280. I actually bought him for 340, and then his price went up to like 360, and I was like, brilliant. I knew that was too cheap. It wasn't too cheap. So that's... Hey, if he gets one more in for me, he's going to be great. The reason why I bought him is because he looks great. He looks like he's going to be a card that I have a lot of fun with. So, hey, in the name of fun, we're going to be playing a Hunter Chem style on him, and we're going to be playing, hopefully, some good FIFA with him. I honestly don't care about the loss with this Higuain. He will 100% get better and more upgrades as the year goes on. In the league, Juventus are obviously stomping it. He's doing very well. In the Champions League, Juventus have gone through. He might get a Team of the Knockout stage card because he's been very, very effective for Juventus. So that would take him up to a 93, maybe even a 94. Of course, he's going to be playing for Argentina, so he might get goals there and again get upgrades. So I still think the 340 that I paid for this is a very valuable amount. And then for our goalkeeper, we could go for an icon, we could go for a Spanish player, or we could go for... Ooh, what have I sold? Or we could go for... just a La Liga goalkeeper, like a Ter Stegen. Maybe I'll go and pick up Ter Stegen. Do we want that? Let's have a look at... No, I'll tell you what. There was a goalkeeper from La Liga that I actually really like the look of. Like an 86... like Rico, not Rico. Who was it? Asenjo's 87. 56k for this. He looks very good. So Asenjo... And then we'll go, it says he's 56,000 coins according to Footbin. So we'll list it up, well, we'll look up at like around this here. And it's the 87 that I'm looking for, not the 86. Do we have any here? There is an 80, oh, there's 56, 54, 53k. 53k for an 87 rated goalkeeper. And look at this guy's stats. Great diving, great reflexes, great handling, and great positioning. Not the greatest on kicking, but he's fast. I think he's... we've used him before, actually. I used his 85 before he got the upgrade. Did he get an upgrade? He didn't get an upgrade. So I've used his 86 then. But, yeah, this is a good goalkeeper, you know. This is a really good goalkeeper. 6'2", nice stats. Let's see where we're at for fitness. So, you know, in typical NepentheZ fashion, we have made a loss on that Higuain. Once they're out of packs... there'll be no loss made. You know, they'll recover in price. I think everyone's on 10 chem here. Everyone except for Rui Costa and Quincy Promes. So let's convert Rui Costa up to a cam just to get every bit of chemistry that we're going to need to play in this daily knockout tournament. And the reason why I went for Bale, guys, is because I found myself constantly missing headers because of Fernandez that was at left mid. So I wanted to get Bale because I wanted to get nice and tall. Great jumping, great heading, obviously with a Hunter Chem style. Probably a waste, actually. Probably Hawk would be better set for him. In fact, let me give him a Hawk. His pace is so good already. Might have been able to get him a bit cheaper outside of that. But yeah, I think a Hawk on Bale. Let me go and get Bale up on the screen here. Gareth Bale. Gareth Bale with a Hawk on 10 chem. Gets 95 jumping, 85 strength, and 75 aggression with 99 pace and exceptional shooting. So yeah, hopefully this Bale card is going to be everything that I want him to be. 3-star weak foot might be a bit of a problem, and then Higuain as well, 4-star weak foot, nice and tall. We basically got a nice big midfield and then one nippy little monster there in Promes. So before, guys, we get into some gameplay for today, I have completed one Path to Glory pack. I might do one more at the end of the video as well. I decided to start using some 83s. They're as cheap as the 82s. Biglia here cost me 1,500. Saul 1,400. Pastore, I just bought a Pastore for 1,500. I didn't realise I had one in the club. Kalu, first owner, obviously cheap. Adrissa Gay cost me 1,300. I'm going to be getting rid of this Rigoni card. This might come back to haunt me, but other than that, I don't have enough available. Radu there, cheap. What's his name? Skriniar. And Brooks, and then Sergio Roberto, only 1,100. And so altogether, this cost me about 10,000 coins plus the Rigoni card. So we're going to turn him in, and we'll see what we get out of it. So Path to Glory Spring Player. This will be, hopefully, I mean, if we could get a Higuain, that'd be great, because then I would just sell the Higuain that I've got and everyone would be happy. But let's see what we do get out of this. We haven't got an amazing player yet. We've got a couple of decent players, but no amazing player. And we get German Plattenhardt. Okay, so I will definitely be dumping Plattenhardt back into the Path to Glory SBC and doing another one in due course. But for now, guys, this is going to be the end. Let's get into some gameplay. Alright guys, as we go into the gameplay, I've only got the first 2 games today. In the first game, we come up against FC PM. I saw this team and I was like, no, I'm not going to win this Lukaku. But this guy was trash, so it doesn't really matter. Anyway, I'm going to jump straight into some comments, dude. Victor, basically the premise of Victor's comment is that am I going to do any investing for birthday? I feel like I already have with the Path to Glory cards, the Man of the Match cards, some of the informs we bought, some of the one to watches that we bought, some of the team of the group stage cards that we bought. I feel like I've done that, so I might invest in some informs as well. But I'm not going to go too crazy investing because I think everybody it's always, I don't know, man. Like, I feel like my investments need to come from a natural point rather than a, hey, you should invest in this. Because once somebody says, hey, you should invest in this, it's probably too late at that point. Luis Lopez says, bring back the beard. Funny story. I didn't even want to shave the beard off. I went to trim my moustache. Wasn't paying attention. Trimmed it a bit too close and it just looked like it was just too short for the beard. So I was like, okay, I've got to start again. I'm new. I've always had a beard or grown a beard, but I'm new to actually grooming my beard. This is going to be a bit weird to talk about, but yeah, I'm new to grooming my beard, and I wanted to start grooming it properly. I've got all the products. I've got the boar brush, the beard oils, the beard wash. Like I've got the trimming set and stuff. But obviously I've never grown like a full beard before, so trimming it was difficult for me, and it was a little bit of a messy shape. But I was at that point where I was ready to trim it. But I want to get one of those little fucking rat tail things. For the bants, so we're going to be growing into that, and I'm actually growing my hair out as well. I need to get like the sides kind of like trimmed and cut in, but I'm just going to go for a bit of a different look. Just going to grow my hair out and see how that goes. So yeah, we'll get to that in due course. Banter says, anyone still play squad battles? I played 2 games last week just to complete some weekly objectives. I got silver 2, I believe, rewards, 2 5k packs, and 2,000 coins. Can't complain about that for 2 games work. Just for full disclosure, I did put some individual stat cards on some of the players, nothing major. I put like dribbling on defenders. I put some shooting on one, pace on one. I like a little bit of this and that. I've got those stat cards in. We can use them. Why not? I urge you guys to do the same. Unknown Zero says, Net, why don't you marry your girlfriend? Why don't you marry my girlfriend? Probably this year. This year, at the very least, we'll likely get engaged, and if we don't get married this year, we'll probably get married next year. Why haven't we so far? It's just never been the right time, dude. Our relationship has been a strong one throughout the 11 years now that we've been together, but it's always been one where we've just never. There's just no good time to get married. There's no good time to be like, okay, this is a date for us to do it. So we've just been in a bit of a struggle in that scenario. Wilt Subuer. Good name. I never comment on the comment section, but I just want to say I've been here since FIFA 16 Road to Glory started, and I love this series. Keep up the great work. Thank you. I appreciate that. And even though we've been not playing as much Foot Champs as before, I haven't played a full month since November. I played December up to week 3. I think it was a 5-week month, December, and then I didn't play the last 2 weeks of December. Not fully anyway. I played like maybe 15, 20 games. I didn't play the full month in January. I didn't play the full month in February. And now with me only finishing 18 games this past weekend, I'm not going to be able to play the full month in March. So the fact that I haven't even played a full month of Foot Champs in 4 months, and you guys are still turning up to watch this series, really does go to show that it's not. The core of this series isn't Foot Champs, and I love that. I appreciate that a lot. And then the last comment, guys, is from Dan Bailey. It says, hi Nep, I don't usually do this, but I wanted to message you. I'm 32 years old with 3 kids and a hardcore FIFA fan. Admittedly, I'm not the best. I'm only really a Gold 1 player. First of all, being 32 and getting to Gold 1 is fantastic. Let me tell you, like in the age of gamers this nowadays, with younger people having better reactions and just being generally more skilled at video games, being 32 and reaching Gold 1 is exceptional. Like, Gold 1 is a very, very high standard of FIFA. I know I complain when I only get Elite 3 because I want to be getting further, But, you know, Gold 1 Elite 3 puts you in the top percentile of FIFA players in the world. So don't think that that's not very good. And doing it with 3 kids. Trust me, I know how hard it is with 1 kid, and now I've got 2 kids. Doing it with 3 kids, I couldn't even imagine. It says, I'm finished with FIFA now. The gameplay is so poor. I had to ask myself, do I actually enjoy the game anymore? And I just don't. I started playing Fortnite last month, and it's actually fun to play. I hate shooting games, and I've never played one until now. FIFA's gotten so bad that I just can't do it anymore. It made my mood so bad. It wasn't fair for my kids to see that. I'm sorry for the long message, but you're the best FIFA YouTuber by a mile. You interact with your viewers, and I always watch your videos. Have a good one, mate. Sorry for grammar, poor spelling. Dude, I appreciate the kind words, man. And ultimately, that's what it comes down to. Do you have fun, yes or no? If you don't, go try something else. You know, I've actually been playing a little bit of Minecraft again recently. I love Minecraft. I know people might turn their nose up at that. I'm a big fan of Minecraft, man. It's a relaxing game. It has progression. Like, the more you put in, the more you get out. You know, there's no skill level. There is a skill level to a degree, understanding redstone and contraptions and stuff, but it's a very simple game that offers a lot, and I like it for that. We did 2 more Path to Glory cards, guys. I got Bertrand in the first one. I was going to do just 1, but I was like sick and tired of doing Path to Glory cards and getting the terrible players. So I thought, let me just keep going until I get even just a mediocre player. And it didn't take long. We go, boom, we get this out. The boards pop. I see the English flag and I'm like, okay, we got Bertrand again. But no, it was Raheem Sterling. So we get 87 rated Cam Raheem Sterling. Already a good card. 1 or 2 upgrades from being an exceptional card. So I'm very happy to have packed him, guys. I think that is a good way to end off today's video. In tomorrow's video, we will play out the rest of this tournament to get Jordan Lukaku. It might take me 2 or 3 attempts. You know, I know that there's a lot of people playing the tournament now to try and get this Jordan Lukaku card, and it's not going to be easy. In fact, tomorrow's video is going to be marquee matchups. It's not going to be. So it's actually going to be Wednesday's video that will see Jordan Lukaku being 1 and the start of the Carlos Vela DKT as well. We've got a lot to come, man. It's always nice during the promo weeks and when there's things happening. It takes away from the fact of that 40 games of Foot Champs. I love this. I love weeks like this where there's so much to do that I've got videos planned out for days instead of sitting there thinking, well, damn, it's Monday and there's nothing to do again. I love it. This, though, guys, is going to be the end of the video. If you did enjoy this, be sure to leave a like, rating, comment, and subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. But for now, guys, I'm out. Peace.